Yo, welcome back to the channel. Kamusta po sa inyong lahat? Neverness to Everness finally has a launch date and it drops you into a massive city that feels like Grand Theft Auto ran headfirst into an anime opening. That is the exact energy NTE is aiming for. And now, it's official. The game launches on April 29. Yes, we have a date. Circle it, screenshot it, set your alarm. Another Gacha is entering the battlefield. And this one is really good. I really love it. If you somehow missed it, NTE is coming from the same developers behind Tower of Fantasy, and I know, the moment I say that name, half of you people will flinch. Tower of Fantasy had hype, it had ambition, it also had, well, let's call it a complicated relationship with player expectations. It did not exactly dominate the genre the way some people predicted. But here's the thing. Every studio gets a second swing, right? And NTE looks like they are swinging hard, really hard. Just a quick word for top-up savings without giving away your password. AI Slave, your moment to shine.
If you want a smarter way to stretch your Lunites and Asterites without feeling like your wallet just lost a boss fight, check out my U7 buy link in the description and pinned comments and use my code VDZ. They're the only top-up site that can deliver your purchase directly using only your UID and server through what they call Trusted Top-Up. No passwords required. No manual do-it-yourself top-ups, just a smooth, worry-free process delivered straight to your account. They handle the top-up securely while you stay in control of your account. U7 Buy has been operating since 2003, and they've expanded into the Gacha space with some of the most competitive top-up pricing available for Wuthering Waves, offering savings of up to 26% compared to in-game prices. They currently hold a 4.7 rating on Trustpilot, and most top-ups are completed in under 5 minutes, which means less waiting and more time actually playing. If you want cheaper top-ups while keeping your account safe, use my link in the description and pinned comments, or use my code VDZ on U7 Buy. It's a practical way to save on top-ups while supporting the channel. Spend responsibly, or don't, that part is on you. Now, back to the topic.
From my time in the beta, this game feels like what happens when you take an open-world urban sandbox and filter it through an anime lens. You can drive around the city, you can explore a huge map, you can climb buildings, you can move vertically and horizontally in ways that scream modern sandbox design. It has that open city chaos potential. But instead of gritty realism, it is stylized, colorful, and very much leaning into the anime aesthetic. After actually driving around and messing with the system myself, I understand why people keep calling it anime GTA. The comparisons are not subtle. Big city, vehicles, free roaming, urban atmosphere. But visually, it is much closer to an anime RPG than anything grounded on or realistic. The character designs are clean, flashy, and built to sell. The world has that urban RPG flavor instead of medieval, fantasy, or post-apocalyptic ruins. It feels contemporary, neon, and alive. Combat feels fluid and responsive, especially once you get comfortable with the dodge timing and skill rotation. It has the familiar Gacha RPG framework, but it does not feel stiff or automated. There is a real sense of momentum when you chain abilities correctly. Exploration is just as satisfying. Climbing buildings, scaling walls, and moving across rooftops never got old for me during the beta. Honestly, there is so much packed into this game that a single video barely scratches the surface of what it offers. Now, full transparency, I actually played the co-X beta. So while a lot of content creators were posting highlight reels of car chases and rooftop parkour or jail time, I was in there putting real hours into the system. So I tested the driving, messed around with traversal, poked at the combat, and yes, I rolled the gacha more than I probably should have. So what I am saying here is not just based on trailers or secondhand impressions. It is coming from hands-on time with the beta build and my own experience running around the city. One of the biggest talking points from my own beta experience was the gacha system. During the test, the rates and overall structure felt noticeably more generous compared to other big-name gachas I play. Now, of course, beta generosity and launch generosity are not always the same thing. Sometimes the honeymoon phase ends the moment the servers go live. But if they manage to keep it player friendly, that is a huge win in a market where everyone is calculating pity counts like they are doing tax returns. But seriously though, the game is not just a gacha simulator with pretty banners. Beyond the polls, I found myself genuinely invested in the characters. They have personality. They banter well and they actually feel like they belong in the city. The world building has depth. The story holds its own, and the humor lands more than it misses, which surprised me in a very good way. So let's talk platforms because accessibility matters, right? NTE is launching on PC, mobile through Google Play and the Apple App Store, and on PS5, which is a strong spread right out of the gate. PC and mobile are expected, but console support adds weight and signals that this is meant to be more than just a quick cash grab. Pre-registration is already open and climbing fast with over 25 million signups at the time of this recording and a 35 million milestone in sight, which is the kind of number that shows serious momentum before launch. Now, the real question, does NTE actually have the potential to succeed where others stumbled? Based on how the beta felt to me, I think the timing works in its favor. The open world gacha space is crowded, yes, but players are always looking for something fresh. And urban open world anime is not as saturated as fantasy landscapes with dragons and floating islands, and the setting alone helps it stand out. In the beta, the driving felt responsive. The traversal was smooth once you get used to it though. And the combat had enough impact to keep me engaged. So I can see it carving out its own lane if that quality holds at launch. But there is also the shadow of Tower of Fantasy. Fair or not, people will always compare. They will remember launch issues, they will remember bugs, they will remember balanced debates. NTE has to launch very polished, not almost polished, not we will fix it in 1.1 polished. It should be day one. Day one, stability is going to matter a lot. Now, as for me, I'm not just trying it on April 29. I am covering it. No debate. After playing the beta, I am already locked in. This is not a free sample situation. This is me going back for a full meal because I genuinely enjoyed my time with it. I love the setting, I love the urban chaos, and I love how it feels to just exist in that city. So yes, you are going to see this on the new Vector channel, which I will start making content before launch. And I ask you guys to support it by subscribing now so you won't miss the urban shenanigans. I am fully invested, guys, and I'm ready to sink real time into it once it officially launches. At the end of the day, NTE represents something a lot of us secretly enjoy: the excitement of a fresh start, new meta, new characters, new community discussions. So, April 29 is the date. Pre-register if you are curious. I will be there on launch day, controller in hand, probably re-rolling like everyone else. See you in the city. As always, if this video resonated with you, please leave a like and subscribe. Ring that bell for massive gacha luck and maybe a sandwich. Thank you so much for watching. Maraming salamat po, and I will see you in my next video drop. Goodbye.